What's going on today, everybody? I hope that you're having a fantastic day. I know I am, because we're going to be working on the dirt bike. Now, on the street bike, I've got this mod done, and any of the newer bikes, whether it be street, track, or bobber, or anything that has an electric start on it, electric battery, you're going to want to be able to make sure that that battery is up to par whenever you take it out. You don't want to go and take it out and it's dead. So the biggest struggle with electric bikes now, especially mine, is it doesn't have a Kickstarter. So you're stuck with electric or bump start, and that's it. So you might as well keep your battery as good as you can before you head out, and you won't have any problems. So with that, we're going to be installing a mod that I think most of these newer bikes should have. I got one on the street bike, and we're going to go ahead and put one on the dirt bike to make sure that everything's dialed. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the bike. I have this one on my street bike, and we'll put another one on this bike, and then I'll put the cell phone charger, so this is a USB adapter, in my backpack, and that way I'll always have the ability to charge my phone. So street bike's got it. We're going to go ahead and put the dirt bike, put it on the dirt bike, and the biggest thing is you got to find where your battery is. Find your battery and where you want to locate it. So for me, my battery's sitting right underneath here in the seat, and what I want to do is on the street bike, I have it kind of hanging out down by the pegs right here. That's great and all, but if I want to charge my phone and ride the bike, I want to have it actually run up. And I think I'm going to put it up here with all these other attachments, so I can just have it straight up. If I need to, put it on charger right there. If I need to, I can put a cable and then maybe put it in my pocket and still be able to ride the bike. So we'll go ahead, start taking some stuff off. We're going to start with taking the seat off, air box. We might have to take that plastic off. There we go. We've got our seat sitting off of it, just two 10mm bolts off the back, and then pop the top gas cap off. And we've exposed our battery. So now we know where our terminals are going to connect to. We're going to connect to these terminals so that we can keep that battery nice and dialed. But looking at it, it looks like our best bet is to run it from the battery and then probably underneath here along the gas tank, and then maybe up top. I might flop it down this way. I don't know. But it looks like I'm going to want to take this plastic off to get to where I want to go. And while I'm at it, I might as well take this one off. It's just two more bolts and this one will pop off. So we'll go ahead, just take those plastics off. We'll make it easy and go from there. Well, just like that, we got to change where we want to put it. So I want to put it up here, keep it with all this stuff. And it looks like that's not going to happen because I don't even have enough cord to make it to the gas cap. So we'll have to find another place. There's pros and cons on both sides. If I have it over here, it's dangling over the chain. If I have it over here, it's right next to the exhaust. So we're going to have to do some digging on where we want to put this thing. It's probably going to still end up over here and probably in this region. I don't know. We'll see. I'll find a better place to put it and we'll put it there. So I think I found routing that I'm going to be happy with. We'll see. It should be okay. I shouldn't have any problems. So I've got my power and my ground hooked up, and my fuse is sitting right here, kind of tucked underneath the power cables, and then my cable runs down around this way, and I've gone ahead and zip tied it just off to these ones, and it'll sit right here, and I can push it in and then pull it out a little bit if I need to, so I have a little bit of slack right there. But the biggest thing is when I go ahead and put this plastic on, I can have this sitting kind of right back in here. So you can't really see it, and hopefully it'll stay kind of in there, and then if I need to, I can go ahead and pull. It's a lot easier to do it with two hands, but I can pull it out, and it'll be like that. I can hook it up to a battery charger, or I can charge my phone or whatever I need to, and then when I'm done with it, I just plop it back in there, nice and hidden, and no dirt's gonna be clogged up in it. It'll save itself. Even though it has a little cap on it, it's still more ideal to kind of hide it, especially on a dirt bike. But the other thing is no tree branches are gonna be snagging on it. There might be something that kind of grabs on that one, but it'd have to really be in there. My leg's gonna be sitting here, so it'll be blocking a lot of that. So I think that's gonna work for me. Let's go ahead, we'll put this all back together and we'll see if it actually I'll probably see if it works first and then put it all back together. So here we go, we've got our GoPro hanging out here and you'll see that there's no light on. So if we go ahead and plug this in here, let's see. Oh, look at that, it's charging. So we can charge off the bike, cool. But the cooler thing is I can take the battery tender and actually plug it into this and actually keep the battery charged. So that's cool, that'll help out on the trail, but I want to be able to charge it before we get to the trail is the biggest thing. Well, there it is. You can't even tell that that thing's there. I really wanted to put it up there, but circumstances had to put it right there. Not the end of the world. It'll still work. It'll still do what I need. I'll just have to be a little more careful when I'm charging because when I'm out on the trail, I definitely don't want that battery to die. And if I'm trying to charge a phone or a GoPro or something, it's not worth it to not have it running. So that was the whole reason for having it up there, so I could charge it on the go. And that way the bike's still charging the battery and we're not gonna die and be out of luck on the trail. So we'll have to be a little more careful with that, but it will still do the job that we need to do. Now I'm gonna put the dongle in my backpack because I take my backpack with this bike as well as I take it with that bike. So we'll always have the ability to charge, and I might as well throw a charging cable in the backpack too, that way I don't have to carry either of them. So that's cool, but the other cool thing is when I need to, I can go ahead, pull this thing out of here, undo it, I can plug in my charger and go ahead and charge the battery. Look at that, we're charging. Now, like I said, this is not 100% necessary. This is more of a maintenance item. It's kind of like changing your oil early. Kinda. You don't have to do it, but you can do it, right? Although you're gonna have to eventually change your oil. Well, you'll eventually have to change the battery out too. Anyways, it's a little maintenance item to make it easier so that you're not stuck out on the trail. Now, that's the biggest thing is you don't want to be stuck out 40 miles from nowhere and have to walk back. It's not fun. So I don't want to go ahead and go do that again. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that this is maintained. We've got all the stuff that we need to go ahead and bring the bike back home every day and have a nice fun trip every time we go out. And that way, if we need to, it'll be ready and it won't ever have to be a problem. So we're going to go ahead and enjoy that. That's it. Pretty simple. Couple little terminal clips and then routing it wherever you want to. If I was thinking about it, I probably would have got a longer one because the one on the street bike is really long and the one on the dirt bike is really short and I want them actually flipped. Might be something in the future I do, but for right now, it'll work. Everything's kind of tucked away and good. Probably not gonna happen, but it might, maybe. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna let that charge overnight and hopefully have a nice fresh charged battery. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I know I am. And don't forget to subscribe. If you like what we're doing, give it a big thumbs up. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you enjoyed. And take it easy, everyone. Peace.